Hey everyone, welcome back. So this is the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the position 8 Parry-Riposte drills. So we're going to be doing 12 drills, just like we did for position 7. And just like position 7, we're going to do 2 different targets. So you aim for the chest, aim for the thigh. 3 different blade work patterns. So in this case, we're going to start on guard. We'll do a parry to position 8. That'll be the first blade movement. The second one, we start in parry position 8. Then we do a circular parry 8. And then the third movement will be combining those. So we'll start on guard, parry 8, and then circle parry 8. And then we'll be adding 2 footwork patterns to that as well. So we'll do this from a lunge, and then we'll do the retreat advance lunge as well from this. So I'll demonstrate each of the 12 drills, and then we'll do it 5 times each on the target. Okay. Just grab my glove and my sword. Okay, so for the first drill, we're going to start in on guard. And our opponent, we're going to imagine that they're going to try and hit our lower flank area here. Or in epee, they could be hitting the thigh or the knee or the foot. So for these areas, we're going to defend with the parry 8. So we're on guard right now. Our opponent comes in, and when we do parry 8, it's going to be an arc movement where we go counterclockwise and get our opponent on the outside of the blade, and then we riposte to the chest. Same one will go in here, parry 8, riposte to the thigh. If you're riposting to a lower target area, it doesn't hurt to put opposition on your opponent's blade. So if you're here and on guard, your opponent comes in, you do parry 8, you can slide along their blade as you go to hit the thigh. Just keep them on the outside of your blade as you're going towards their target. Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to add in that footwork. So we're going to do retreat, advance, opponent threatens you, parry 8, lunge to the chest, go back to on guard, retreat, advance, opponent comes in, parry 8, go to their thigh, lunge to the thigh. Okay, so now we're going to start in position 8. Ideally, of course, we want your opponent on the outside of the blade right here. If they disengage over the top, they can end up in this unfavorable position where they have access to all this interior area. So to get around this, we're going to do a circular parry 8. So you're going to go up over the top of their blade to the other side in this counterclockwise motion, and smack the blade, lunge to the chest. We'll do the same thing except we'll lunge to the thigh. So we'll start in position 8. They happen to disengage over, circular parry 8, lunge to the thigh. Okay, now we're just going to add in that footwork. So here we are, we're going to start in position 8. Retreat, advance, they're over, circular parry 8, lunge to the chest, retreat, advance, they disengage, circle parry 8, lunge to the thigh. Okay, so in the last movement, we're going to start on guard. We're going to threaten position 8 here, parry 8, they disengage, circle parry 8, lunge to the chest. Here we are on guard, they threaten, parry 8, parry 8, they disengage, circle parry 8, then you lunge to the thigh. And now we're just going to add in the footwork. So we're going to do retreat, advance, they come in, parry 8, they disengage, circle parry 8, lunge the chest, back to on guard, retreat, advance, they come in, parry 8, they disengage, circle parry 8, lunge to the thigh. Okay, so those are the 12. And now we're going to do it on the practice dummy over here. We'll do it 5 times for each of those 12 exercises. Here we are. Let's grab my sword. Okay. So we're going to start in on guard. We're going to start in lunge distance. We imagine our opponent comes in. They threaten our lower target area. So we do parry 8 with that arc going down counterclockwise. And now we're going to lunge the chest. That's 1. Let's do that 4 more times. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to go for the thigh. Perfect. Now we're going to do that advanced retreat movement. Otherwise, same thing. So, retreat, advance, parry 8, we'll attack the chest, the lunge. That's 1. Great. So now we're going to do the thigh, same movement. Great. Okay. So now for this next set, we're going to start in position 8. So lunge distance, position 8. We're going to imagine our opponent disengages over the top of our blade. So then we're going to do that circle parry 8. And now we're going to lunge the chest. So do that 4 more times. Okay, did a couple extra there. So now, let's go for the thigh. Same movement. So position 8. Our opponent disengages over the top of the blade. If we do that circle parry 8, and we lunge to their thigh. So that's 1. Let's do 4 more. Okay, so now we're going to do the retreat advance, starting in position 8. So position 8, retreat, advance, opponent goes over the top of your blade, circular parry 8, lunge to the chest. Oh, need to add in that retreat advance. Okay, I'm going to restart that. So retreat, advance, circle parry 8, lunge to the chest. Okay, 4 more. Okay, same thing but now to the thigh. Okay, one more for good measure. Perfect. Okay. So now, reset this beautiful thing. Oh yeah, it's getting a little sad. Okay. So let's start on guard, lunge distance. Now we're going to do that circular, well, first we're going to do just Parry-Riposte, circular Parry-Riposte, lunge the chest. Okay, 4 more of those. Okay, same thing to the thigh. Okay, great. So now we're going to add in that advanced retreat movement with it. Okay. So on guard, retreat, advance, Parry-Riposte, circle Parry-Riposte, lunge to the chest. Back to on guard. 4 more. Okay, same thing to the thigh. Okay, so I think that about does it. So, hope you enjoy those Parry-Riposte drills. Let me know if you have any questions on our Discord page, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Happy Halloween.